grafting time, people. Christmas has come early. These are scions from Florida. And now we're gonna graft them. Let's do it. We got here different varieties, rare varieties. Ugly Betty, it's a seedling of Kerry mango. We got the classic Edward, the classic mango from Florida. We got Cotton Candy, a new variety. And then ultra rare P22. It hasn't even been named yet, but it's supposed to be really good. I'm excited to start grafting. Let's do it. It's covered in some, kept fresh in a napkin, paper towel, nice and moist. These came yesterday, by the way, but I can graft them today though. Look at that, beautiful. Let's get it ready. Here's the grafting tape. Just gonna wrap it. Oh, you know what I like to do? First, I like to get rid of these bumpy edges here because it makes it easier to put the tape on. All right. So these scions came from Tropical Acres Farms in Florida. They're a family-run farm. Super amazing operation. I dropped this. Let's try it again. So these scions came from Tropical Acres Farms out in Florida. Amazing operation. Go to their website. I'll put the link in the description below. They have over 100 varieties of mangoes that you can order scions from. You can also order fresh mangoes from them in mango season. And they'll deliver anywhere outside of California and Arizona. It's pretty cool. Shout out to Tropical Acres Farms. Thank you very much for the scions. Appreciate it. All right, everybody. Here in California, we're still on lockdown. In times like these, they say you should do what you love. And there's nothing I love more than grafting mangoes. So this is so exciting for me. And I'm glad you guys could be here. Again, shout out to Tropical Acres Farms. They're the best. I've been ordering scions from them for a long time. They always arrive quick. And in fact, there's a lot of scions. This is a multi-grafted mango tree. There's a lot of scions already from Tropical Acres Farms on this tree. I'm just adding more because I'm crazy and I love grafting. So as many as I can put on here, I'm gonna do it, okay? So here's what I usually do, okay? I cut off, I want a clean tip, so I'll cut that off, make it clean. A fresh tip. This is a new knife. I got it from Amazon. $20 grafting knife. I'm just gonna test it out, we'll see if it's any good. Most grafting knives I've seen on Amazon, or anywhere, they're really expensive. Like the cheapest before this, grafting knife I've seen costs like $70. But I want to use these more economical things for like newer grafters who don't want to spend that much money. They can try the tools like this just to get started, you know. So anyways, oh yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna be using this. I'm gonna graft over here. I found a nice side stem. We'll do a classic cleft graft. I've done a few cleft graft videos, mangoes, on my channel. You guys can check them out. I'll put the link over there. But I'm gonna do it right here. First step we gotta do is make a cut, just like that. And look, yeah, I did cut some mangoes off, but these are keat mangoes. I can get these mangoes from the store. I want varieties like this, like the Edward, where I can't find from the store. This is a super good variety. So put that there, all right. Now come in, go right down the middle of this stem, about an inch, nothing more, maybe even less than an inch, really. You don't have to go down that deep. Oh, this knife is nice. It's really sharp. It's cutting this stem really easily. All right, there, that's it. Oh, careful, bring that out. Now we'll come to our scion here. Ooh, this is exciting. Oh, beautiful. This is a nice knife. The idea here, you want to make a V cut. There we go. That's the idea. This is the idea right here, guys. A V. That's our cleft. You want to make it as sharp as an arrow-like as possible. That's the idea. All right. Man, this knife is sharp. Let me carefully close that. I'm coming in, I'm coming to the edge. I'm matching up the edges, the cambium layers, right along the edge. So this doesn't go in the middle like this. It's not gonna work if it goes in the middle. You have to bring it out to the edge, line them up. And that's it. That's about it, guys. That's what the finished product's supposed to look like. I inserted it, I wrapped it with tape, the whole thing, no parts exposed, and now we just play a waiting game. Because grafting is a lot about patience. This will probably take about a month to show some growth. We're here in May, transition between spring and summer, great time for grafting, I think. Mangoes are actively growing, and I'll check back with you guys. I'm gonna continue to top work this whole tree. I'm gonna put scions on different branches, and I'll show you guys the finished product, and then we'll follow up later on. Again, shout out to Tropical Acres Farms. Check them out. Amazing service. All right, everybody, the grafting's done. We're here, it's the next day. It was so windy yesterday, you could barely hear the recording, so I decided to finish up the video the next day. It's a little less windy today. The wind is one of the reasons actually why I do this grafting, is because that wind that comes off the Pacific Ocean over there is cold, and coupled with our dry conditions, we get this something called powdery mildew. You see that? It's a fungus that grows, and it decimates the flowers and the fruit, and it just dries up. And year after year, a lot of varieties just don't ever fruit out here in this kind of climate. Now, mangoes love an ocean breeze, but they like the warm tropical kind. So I've been to Florida and Costa Rica. You see mangoes luxuriating, chilling right at the beach, enjoying that nice warm breeze coming hitting them, and they really love that. But out here it's a different story. It's a little colder, and it's a little bit more vicious, and it causes a lot of this powdery mildew, which is why I'm trying to get different varieties onto the tree to see which one of them can resist the powdery mildew and thrive out here. So it's been mixed results so far, but I'm having a lot of fun grafting. In fact, this is just round one. I'm gonna do a lot more grafts on this tree later on this year. I'm gonna top work this whole tree, put different varieties on each little branch, just for fun, and just to see which one of them grow better. And over here, that's the rubber band. Tied it around the part where I did the cut. This really increases the chance of the graft taking, because what it does is it reinforces the connection between the rootstock and the scion, and it just smashes them two together, and it gives them a good environment to grow out and to be a successful graft. So it's worked for me so far. Now I have a few other scions from Tropical Acres Farms that I put on this tree last year, and I want to show you guys the results of those, because some of them actually have fruit on it. There's one right there. I'm going to come around and show you guys, give you guys a better look. 1 second. Here it is. That's where the graft was on. That's a sweetheart mango. I ordered from Tropical Acres last year, and there's some fruit on it. Right there. Pretty cool. I have a few others too. Here's Neelam. It's a Neelam mango. Has some fruit. And over here is called Seacrest. This is Seacrest mango. That's where the graft was done. Also known as triple sec. It's supposed to be really good. Let me zoom out, show you the whole tree. It's been whitewashed to prevent sunburn. We exposed a lot of branches when we cut them back to put grafts on them. So I whitewashed it with 50-50 paint and water. to protect it from sunburn, because I made a mistake. You see right here, before I put any whitewash, the trunk was cracking from exposure to the sun. And now the tree's about 12 feet tall. It's looking good. I'll keep you all updated, show you guys the results. If it takes, if it fails, it doesn't matter. And I'll keep you all posted. Thanks for watching.